can't wave my normal way to today because we aren't doing hand tracking, but hi! 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 How's it going? Oh my god, hi! Good day, hello! The top of the morning to you, laddies! Bro, it's funny not having our cowboy hat on because we've had it on so much lately. But what is going on, guys? We have good news, everyone. The Zoid Plaw. It is time for it. Can you guys believe that? I kind of hardly can myself, to be honest. Oh, 1 second. I maximized OBS. I don't do that crap. Let's see. How's this? Is this better? This is kind of good, actually. But yeah, oh my god. It is time to get aggressively confused while we build some Zoid Plaw. What model did you get? I will show you in uno momento. And also, it turns out, most of the manual is in Japanese, which is probably fine. I think primarily pictures are okay, and what we can't understand with just pictures, I do have my Google Translate app. So there is that. That sounded like a freaking ad. It wasn't, sorry. I'm zoiding out, bruz. Dude, we be zoiding up in here. You guys hecking ready? I'm so pogged. YouTube chatters would know because of the true. I mean, yeah, you guys, that is accurate. That is real. That is true and real. But yeah, you know, I gotta tell you, getting the box today and then opening it, it came to my attention. Sorry, I'm eyeballing the manual here in front of me. It came to my attention that it's you know what? Let me just show you. Hold on. Un momento. Give me a second. I believe we are going to be right. Meow. Why are we upside down? There it is. Oh, it just works. So sorry. First of all, here you go. Here is the model. HMM, whatever the heck, high master model. Oh, wait, it says right there, high-end master model. There you go. I can read that. That's in English. I can read that. RZ-041, Liger 0 Jaeger. So, in case you guys don't know Zoids, hold on. Do they have like a... Hold on. I don't know if they have like the baseline dude in here or not. I don't think they do. That's a model. You're right, it is. It do be. I don't know, I don't see it right here. But basically, this is like, the blue version is like, when he goes really speedy, okay? That's in essence what that means. And so this, he is the Liger 0, but the blue version of him specifically is the Jaeger. He has other ones as well, but this is the one we got, because I like it the most. Human hands, God, I know. Listen, man, it's just an unfortunate thing that we just kind of gotta deal with. What can I say? On a side note, I have decided that we shall be listening to some oldie music today, so it's time to play Who Here Is Really Old and can name some of these tracks. We can turn this up a little bit more. Hold on. How's that? Audio check? New Century is my first Zoid series. Me as well, I think. I mean, I watched a little bit of the other one as well, but I primarily watched this one. Unless you mean YouTube doesn't hear this? Alright, we can fix it. Hold on. I think we probably did that intentionally previously. Chrome. Okay, hopefully they hear now. Give it a second. Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past. Oh my god, how did you know? You're right. You're right. We can do that with every track that pops up. I found just like a playlist that's got like a couple hours of old like SNES game OST. I thought that would be kind of cozy for building. Me, hi, I'm old. Hey man, you're in good company. It's alright, don't worry about it. Okay, so yeah. This is the god dang it. It does not make any sense. Yeah. And it works. I don't get it. Does that make any sense? By all accountants, it doesn't make sense. Does it flip orientation automatically? Maybe? But there's something about hitting the desk that causes that. I don't freaking know, man. Don't ask me the logic behind it. Also, I might be weird, but so for me today, normally I have chat on my right. Today it's on my left because of the way I have my monitors, like what I have on each monitor and how that's set up. So, yeah, you guys might notice that if I'm looking over here, and that's where I'm looking at chat. Internal gyro. I guess. I didn't think it was that fancy, though. Not to my knowledge, anyway. Specifically when you wanted the white one and not the blue one. Listen, man, technically I did. Alright, listen, but I was also very happy with this. And this is the one we were able to get in a sort of timely manner. The white one was also technically available, but shipping would have made it take, like, over a month. So, I couldn't wait any longer. I grew weary of waiting. Needless to say, we have a hydration check. And a posture check. God dang it, bot! Can you heckin' chill? My chat's over here. Yeah, it's elsewhere today. Oh yeah, what I was gonna show you guys, though, was, I was startled by just how big the box is. Hold on, let me, it won't all... Hold on, let me show you. You ready? Hold on. Okay. Oh! So, this is just a corner of it, obviously, because I can only zoom out so much for you guys. But, needless to say, it's a lot bigger of a box than I expected. Look at that, looks kind of sick, though, doesn't it? Like, holy heck. It is for realsies, no foolsies. Okay, so if we open the box, here's what you see. Are you ready? One second, I'm gonna have to be cautious here so it doesn't fall. Because it's like half off my desk. Ah! Sorry. Whoa! Look at that, a bunch of plastic. Wow, look at the plastic. Wow, there's a bunch of plastic under here. And more plastic in there. And then on the other side of the box, there's more plastic. Did you gnaw at the top of it? No, I'm assuming that was just shipping shenanigans. But it came in a separate box, so it was like a box within a box. So it's not like this was the external box. And then more plastic. More. I like how they're like actually organized per like segment, I guess. I didn't really know what to expect in that regard. What's this green thing? What's that? I don't know, but there's like a ball, and then there's something green, and then there's something orange. So yeah, there's a lot more in here than I think I anticipated. I will say. Oh, this is the Lion King game. I was like, why am I hearing Lion King right now? That shouldn't be happening. So yeah, it's substantial. So yeah, it comes with a figure. I think it does. I think you have a little guy that can go in, like, the cockpit here, which, like, this little white part of his visor, like, pops open, and that's where the little guy goes. So yeah, it's substantial. Here are my, what do they call them? Nippers of choice. I got some recommended tech via our boy, Kai. He was very helpful with giving me some information and stuff like that about what I should look for with certain things, and so shout out to Kai. Thank you, fam. But yeah, so this was just like a set of like $30 ones that he recommended. Because he was talking to me about how if the blade isn't sharp enough, it'll just crush the plastic instead of actually, like, cutting it. So, you know, that doesn't exactly help. Panzer is your favorite. One second. I gotta remember which one that is. So there's... Was that the orange one? Liger. Zero Panzer. Oh, no, that's the green one. Dang. Frick. I actually like the green one a lot, too. The Panzer. That one's really sick, too. And the Schneider. Is that the orange one? Yeah, okay. The orange one is the Schneider. I see. I see. Fake fan. Don't, like, it's been so long since I've seen the show, man. Don't even at me. I can't remember all of that. Shout out. He's gonna pop in and be like, what the frick? What's going on here? Oh my gosh, this music track is from a game called Goof Troop, apparently, which was a Goofy and Son game. I had never heard of that. Bro, what just happened to my... Hello, Greg, welcome in, and yes, I am building a Zoid, or, well, okay. We are starting the journey of building our very first Zoid slash, Zoid Plus slash Gunpla model today. So, yes, it is, It begins. I have never built anything like this before. I might be definitely, most likely, biting off more than I can chew. But it's done. This is going to be a I imagine, mini multi-stream, effect here, or, build. Effect? Gamba, if she finishes the stream? Dude, are you kidding me? How long would I have to stream to build it in one stream? That would be a better game. How many streams will it take is kind of like a better question if you ask me. Like, dang, it's kind of scary to think about. Hold on, let me grab my translator app. I want to see what it can tell me about some of this here. Camera. This one is from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtles in Time! Alright. Oh gosh, that is a lot of text. Oh, it's lore! Oh, sick! This is actually, like, show lore, or anime lore, or manga. I don't know. Was there a manga? It says... The origin of CAS, which I think is maybe like the universe they're in or something. Instructions Japan. It's true. I suspect I'll get halfway through the stream and never stream it again. Are you serial? Do you think I have zero gumption? I think I'm offended. Up here at the top. Oh, yeah, at the top it says History of Liger, Jaeger. Oh, that's kind of heckin' cool. That's nice. That's fancy. Oh, God, I was having a really hard time translating it. Hold on. Steady. Steady now. Towards the end of the Western Continent War, the Gylos Empire. I'm curious how accurate or not this is. I mean, it sounds like it's doing okay so far. Oh, does anybody know what game this is? For the soundtrack we're hearing right now? Any guessers? Heck, I feel like I've even heard this before, and I never even played this one. Is this the Marking Plus version? I believe it was. Birth of Liger 0. Hold on. Jaeger unit development concept. High speed sacred tool? I'm assuming they mean his, like, blade weaponry that he has. Large armaments that were mounted on the previous model are nowhere to be seen. Ballistic weapons. So they're kind of describing with that, like, the difference between the Jaeger and, like, the other armor sets and stuff like that. Recognize this, Donkey Kong. Yes, sir, it was. You are correct. Building... Oh, thank you, Kabloo. Much appreciated. Land Before Time. No, it's not Land Before Time, man. Frick. Alright, let's see. What are we looking at here? Let me move my mouse. Alright, we'll start on the left page. Wait. Potentially dumb question. Am I supposed to start reading the booklet from this side? Hi, Frog! The words miniature model. Yes, it is time for our very first Zoid Gunpla build. Donkey Kong Country. Yeah, you had it as well, Greg. Very nice. Or Greg, rather. Internet having a moment. It'll go. Missed a few seconds. At least it was brief, right? Overall theme from the game. It could have been. I don't know. I didn't see what it said specifically. And then this one is from the Aladdin game. Okay, so yeah, do I start from right to left? I actually don't know. Oh, here we go, actually. So this is also the baseline model. You can buy the other plastic sets for the other armor sets if you wanted, and you could build with those also. So that is an option. Looks like they also have, like, color for, like, painting, I guess, if you were to repaint any of this. I don't know what's happening here. I think they're just telling you some of the different ways the pieces can move. Oh my god, this is from Jurassic Park. It's called the Raptor Rap. Okay, I do think I start from left to right. Yeah, this looks as though this is towards the end. Okay. I actually don't freaking know, man. It's so weird. Alright, here we are. I'm assuming... Excuse me. They're just labeling what each of these exactly are. Oh, data! So how big it would be if it was IRL, and how fast it maybe can go, or something? Maybe? Just started Gunpla Battle Robot hobby last month. Good luck, so much learn. Oh, really? Oh, goody. So, you're telling me I'm really in for it. I'm not expecting this to be done anytime soon. I'm gonna just assume this is going to be a fairly long-term event, I will say. Okay, hold on. Let me do a little bit of translating in here. I gotta see what it says. Freaking Raptor Rap, what a great name. Alright, what has we here? Aero fairing, ion booster pod, armored canopy. What's it say down here? Data. Total length, total height. So it was 24 meters long, almost 11 meters high. 132 tons. And yeah, maximum speed 330 kilometers per hour. Guys, how much is that in American? Name of each part. Yeah, Zoid core. Zoid life form? Huh. That's interesting. So this is the core slash it said Zoid life form. Huh. Turns out I need to learn more about Zoid lore, it's sounding like. Head CAS unit. Okay, so yeah, a lot of this is... Like, this is all lore also, in regards to all of it, which is actually kind of sick. If you guys really wanted, I could go and I could read through all of these with my handy-dandy translator app. Build-a-thon. Enjoy the journey. This looks hard and has many parts. I don't think I want to know how many parts there are until maybe after we're done. The amount of runner doesn't seem too bad. Do you mean, like, how many, like, pages it is? Fleshlu, back from some more Faloo. No, we're not New Vegas thing. What does it look like we're doing, Pink? Whereas Zoids from my childhood said that they are cool. I mean, honestly, mostly same. Am I in over my head here? It's too late. It's done. Fuselage. The front of the back also serves as a mounting point for the ion booster pod, and then some. Whoa, a lot of this is really small print. Hold on, let me see if I can translate it. Oh, this product is intended for ages 15 and up, apparently. Sorry, I'm blocking my face camera. Apologies. Do not give this product to anybody under the age of 15. Risk of choking. Some parts have sharp edges. Do not inhale metal shavings. Use good ventilation if using paints and adhesives. Please refrain from rough play, such as hitting or swinging the toy around. Read this before assembling. I'm doing it! I'm reading it! Carefully cut out the parts using wire cutters or a craft knife. Assembly requires utility knife, plastic model, paint, or similar tools. Water-based paints are safer. Uses a snap-fit assembly method, but you can enjoy a more solid finish by using separately sold plastic model adhesive. Wire cutter? Yeah, I'm assuming that's a translation diff with my app, if I had to make an assumption. Please use ABS adhesive when bonding ABS parts. There are extra parts available for a few of the following items. Okay. What's this say up here? Part A. Okay. Okay, so a bunch of different... So these, I think, are the collection of all the different plastic sheets that are in this kit. 14-year-old's gonna choke on the small parts? Dude, they can't handle it, man. They just can't handle it. Okay, so yeah, I think that's just a summary of all the separate sheets. They do look delish. I mean, sometimes you just get really hungry, and if something looks yummy, like Tide Pods, I mean, it's irresistible. Okay, so this looks like this is gonna be the very first page we do. Oh, cool, so it looks like we're gonna be doing his head first. Is this normal for kids, or is it because it's an older kid? Modern Bedtime Kids got English for sure. I don't know. It definitely kind of makes it quite the experience, though, if I do say so myself. Actually, use wire cutter. Lucky I didn't go far on my first Wait. Wait, you used an actual wire cutter? Is that... So it's not a mistranslation? Lore knowledge is that they are special artificial life forms with their own souls and even the ability to feel pain and emotions. Ah. Yeah, man. This is actually making me want to get into Zoids even more so. Yes, and it was bad. Oh. That's unfortunate. Don't do it. Okay, no, it's okay. I have proper nippers. So hopefully we don't have to suffer the way you suffered. Alright, hold on. I'm translating. How to properly cut out. Cut off portion slightly away from main part. Cut along dotted line in diagram. Press the blades of the nippers firmly against the part and cut off any unnecessary gates. Firmly grasp it! Okay. And then what's this say? It says... Okay, so when they say gates, they actually mean like the little plastic ends that might exist after you cut like the piece out a little bit. If any unnecessary gates remain, it may not be possible to assemble the parts correctly, so please be sure to cut them off neatly. Yeah, no pressure or anything. Hold on. Okay. The sprues that connect to the runner to the actual part are the gates. Okay, I will grab the first sheet that they are recommending here, and we will go with that, or we'll look at it further before we make any snippies. Okay, what does this one say? This one says... Liger 0 base body assembly 1 through 4. Okay. My app is reading this, and it just says, what? Well, it's trying its best. The USS Missouri battleship. Yeah, how could you tell? You're right. Okay, so how do they have these marked? Like, how do I know which one is which? Oh, okay, wait, it says there's like a tab at the top. But it doesn't tell me... Hey, this says 2012, by the way, Kabloo, on this sheet. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out which sheet I need first to get started here. Ancient documents. Forbidden texts. Alright, hold on. We need... Okay, maybe if I can find his teefies. Maybe if we find the sheet that looks like it has teefies on it. These don't look like teeth to me, so I don't think it's... Okay, hold on. We gotta go rummaging through my box. Give me a second. Our box of parts. Hold on. Let me see here. Okay, that's armor. It's not that. What's the... What are these? What are those? Hey, I know this one. Yeah, this is like in Super Mario World. Nice. This one... Looks like it might... This looks like the cockpit to me a little bit, but... I don't see any teefies. See, look at this. Looks like this would be like the cockpit. Hold on. We must continue searching. Oh my, there's a couple really little ones. There's this guy, but this one has 2 sheets in here. This one also has 2 sheets in there. Papyrus at this point. That's a little dramatic, don't you think, Jay? What's this one again? These do not look like they have any teefies. I see no teefies in this one. Oh my gosh, no way. You guys are never gonna guess what this is from.
These questions 3. What is your name? What is your quest? What is your favorite color?
What is your favorite color? What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
I don't know that. Sorry, I'm breaking my face tracking because I'm trying to look at the pieces here. Surely there's a better way to identify which each of these sets are, right? Hold on. Handy dandy translator app. Hold. Base body assembly. Oh, wait, it says 1 through 54, not 1 through 4. That's giga-awk. Alright, let's see if it can translate what's on this piece. It just says Liger 0 on that. Old. Okay, unfortunately, so... It appears that, so, like, each of these sheets have labeling right here, but these apparently all just say Liger 0. So on, like, this side as well. Over here, this also just says Liger 0. Are the runners not labeled? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Hold on. Trademark. License, company. Why are you laughing? They are? That one was a P? Wait. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic. The letters are cut out. Okay, I do see a P. Oh, is that an I? Okay, wait, hold. This is a V? Wait a minute. We're learning. What is that? What fucking letter is this? Is that an I? I thought this was an I. This is a... Maybe it's an L. I think it's an I. Each runner has a labeled letter. Each piece should have numbers by them. Yeah. So, okay. The pieces have numbers. I'm just trying to figure out which runner I need. That's what you guys are calling these, right? So the full plastic sheet. This sheet is a runner. Oh my god, I know this one. This is Contra 3. Heck yeah. Alright, this runner said... This is a D. Okay, we have sheet D here. That's getting closer to the start of the alphabet. Yes, okay. That's a V. That's the wrong way. PC2? W? This is the wrong way. Dude, yeah, this is Contra 3. Holy frick, I love this one. I remember this crap. X? More? Another? Is that a second W or did I see it again? Another V? PC will. Sorry, I just realized how you guys were yelling at me. Hold on. Okay, E. S. Dude, they're not in alphabetical order.
Who packed this?
E. Oh, a C. S. Another V? How many V's are there? Where's A? That's a Y. Oh wait, look. Teefies. There's claws and teefies here. Okay, wait, so we might need that. I have you. Here's you. Okay, potentially dumb question. But the booklet... Oh, wait, I see A. Oh, there's J. Does that say X? It doesn't feel like there's an apparent... Okay, so here, you guys can see on this one. See, look at I, B... What? What? Oh. I'm sorry, Dre, I'm working on it. Focus on speed, agility, removing heavy plating. What you're working on right now? Yeah, that's the beady one. The base is the whole, just the white Liger. Yeah. I was partially hoping to get just the base white Liger, or white Tiger one, but their shipping was gonna be way more timely, unfortunately. Feels more like a 5-minute build. I may have an attention span issue. Yes, you're right. This is definitely gonna be more than a 5-minute build. That is a pretty accurate assessment. This is a U. This is a bowl. Okay, so, I was thinking... Kind of weird the runners don't start with ABC. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. So, yeah, like I said, okay, look at, so we have, there is an A sheet. And then look at I, K, C, B, G, P, C1. So, we are kind of all over the place at the moment. Hi, Bulkius, thanks. This sounds like Mario. Is this Mario? Actually, this says Chrono Trigger. Okay, so what am I gonna need to start? A, J, G, P... Oh, frick. I don't think I need V. Do I need V? I don't think I need V right now. I don't think I need U. Here's F. Pay respects. Oh, hey, this is L. Did I say I needed L? I don't think I need L. I need I and P and J. You have a gam? Oh, you did a gamba? Oh, boy. What's the gamba? Will Faloo something... something tonight? I can't see with my angle. K. Did I say I needed a K? Oh, yep, we got a K right there. Okay, here, so this is a K. What's this one? M? Did I need an M? I don't think I need an M. I do not see an M. So no L or M. What's this one? F? Didn't I just say F because I said pay respects? Can I meme that twice in a row, or is that overkill? I don't think I need F. What's this one? K? Wait, there's two Ks. Wait, look at this is a K, and this is also a K. K, so I guess we need both Ks. There's multiple Ks. Okay, what's this one? Y? P, J, A, G, B. Y. Y. Oh, what are you? Q? There's a Q? We'll be lucky if we finish one page. Yeah, that's if. This could be a multi-stream build. Oh, it's absolutely gonna be a multi-stream build, Greg. The question is how many streams. It's not a matter of if it's going to be, it's a matter of how many. Tracking all the parts is a mess. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of trying to work together right now. Because so in the box, they didn't seem to be in like alphabetical order. So I'm kind of just trying to figure out. Oh, wait, good news. Wait, look it. Can you guys see that? A, and this is a B. It's mirrored, but that's a B. Yeah, there we go. Here, you guys can see B here. Maybe B and... Okay, I think you can see it's a B. It kind of looks like it could be an R to you as well, but that's a B. You're gonna have to take my word for it. Okay, so we have B, A, K... What was this one? J. Yeah, J. Might be a few weeks. Yeah, it's, this is definitely gonna be an event. C. On top of the fact that I'm only gonna be working on this. Oh, E. This is C and E. C, D, E. Does that mean D is actually in here too? Shut up, Dre. C, E. I don't see if this says D. I just see it says C and E. Okay. How many runners are there? Are we counting even like the little packs? So for example, this is a little pack. Not to mention, look at, there's 2 runners in this one. A lot of these have more than one in them. So, don't count the small ones. Is this one considered small? Or is this medium? This is not small. This is bigger than the small one. So, I guess it depends on what as a small runner to you. This counts? Okay, so then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 packs right here. And that's, again, most of these have multiple. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's at least 9 of the quote-unquote medium to large pieces, it appears. A page? Yeah. Okay, do I have all the letters I care about? I don't know if I do. Do we need an H?
Stop right there, criminal.
Stop right there, criminal cop. H. Okay, this one is just H. Did I need an H? Frick, I can't tell. I have too many friggin' pieces up here. H, I. Okay, here's a P and I. PC1 over here. But we're gonna start on this page first, so I guess maybe we don't look at this page. We look at just this page. This page has A, G, P, J. A, J, G, P, J. Okay, it does not have K, so I'm gonna put the K's back in for now. H did not have an H. Which were these ones? Okay, here's A and B. Okay, A, B. What's this one? This is C. C and E. Did I need C and E? Not yet. We do not need C and E yet. This is a Street Fighter track, by the way. Ladies and everyone, take care, Greg! Have a nice night, and thank you! This is Y. Did I need a Y? I don't think I did. I need A, G, P, G. I said G twice. A, G, P, J? J. A, G, P, and J. D. Okay, this is just D. Okay, so what do I not have here? We have J, and we have A. I need G and P. Guys, we need G and we need P. Hold on. I need G and P. G. Oh, here's E. I don't need E, though. G and P. What's this one? G. Oh, this is C. This is a C. G and P. No, no. Oh! P! I found P! Good news, everyone! Hi, Zai! What's going on, Zai? Hi! Hello, everybody! Welcome, everybody! How are we doing today? What is happening, y'all? What's going on? Thank you so much for the raid, Zai! How are you doing today? Hi, Zai! Hope you're doing well! Welcome, y'all! I am working... Well, we're starting our very first Gunpla / Zoidpla build. Specifically, this is a Zoid called, Liger Jaeger. That is what we are currently working on. It's my very first ever one of these. And currently, we are just trying to figure out where to start. What a good choice. Picked a great one. Oh, God, thank you. Yeah, this was one of my favorites. This one, and then just the basic, like, Liger 0 Jaeger. Yes. Yes, sir. That is the one. That is what we have here. Specifically, though... Here, let me show you. Hold on. This is a HMM set, I think, Kodo Buyuki, I believe is how you say it down here in the bottom. But I believe Kabloo also might have the message pinned, or, if you guys are wondering the specifics about what I have here. But yeah, so currently we are trying to organize our runners. I'm trying to figure out what I need. Wait! I have a P! We have a P! Good news, everyone! I think that... Wait, wasn't that the only other one I needed? A... I had A. I have P. I have J. G. Did I have a G? Frick. Do I have a G? Going once. I don't think I have a G. I think we need to find our G still. That's your favorite? It's awesome. My eyes might have been bigger than my, metaphorical stomach? No. I don't know what the term of phrase here would be for that. But... yeah, I'm definitely in for it. We're gonna say, to put it bluntly. So yeah, we're currently organizing. And I am looking for specific sheets. Organization is the first step. Yes, that is how we are trying to start here. We're trying to start correctly. L, F, M, U. Maybe did I already have a G? Maybe I already had a G. Is that possible? I wonder if it's possible I already had one. Good so far. Thank you. I'm doing what I can. I want to chew on the pieces. You know, somebody mentioned that, or something about that earlier as well, ironically enough. Isn't that crazy? Okay, hold on. Let's go alphabetical here if I can help it. So this is, was this D? Okay, I have a D, Y. Okay, so that's the back of the alphabet. As long as I know my alphabet. S, I can go like, I don't know, midway for now. S, Q, V, W. Guys, I think I remember my letters in order. Well, mostly. T. This was S, right? Yeah, S. No, S-T. What's this? I think, is this an O? Oh, it's an R. Okay, so we have an R. What's this? What do you guys reckon? So up here. Hold on. Is that supposed to be an O? Because I already think I found an I and an L right here. I think that's supposed to be an O. Must be Discord, any questions? Pretty good at these, I think. Oh, thank you, Zai. I might, because this is definitely, a hearty amount, of stuff. This is plastic. Plastic. R-S-T. Okay, I got those, I think, in order, hopefully. What are you? Okay, C is for cookie, and that is good enough for me. C and E. Okay, so that can go up here. K. H. H, I, J, K. We got a yellow guy back here. Oh yeah, K. There are a couple little guys. What was this one? What am I looking for again? Wasn't I looking for G? I think I need G. C, E. I already looked at that guy. What's this one? D? How many times have I said that? Why do I feel like I've said that like 20 times? It's either a O or a 0. I see. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is definitely D. Okay, so D, C, D, E. Didn't this have... Well, sometimes one piece of plastic... Should I take everything out of the plastic? Or should I take it all... Should I cut out all these wraps? Like, I don't have to worry about these being too fragile, do I? Like... Take them out? I think you should. Okay, let's start with that. Because I'm like... It's... The sheets, there's like multiple letters in one pack. So it's kind of making it a little bit weirder to try to identify what I'm actually working with here. They won't break? Okay, thank you. I scale. I don't want to break anything. Whoa, look at that. Our first play-em stick. Wow. Sort alphabetically? Okay. Okay, so set 1. Oh, trying to break stuff over here. Put that over there. If Korobuyuki is like Bandai, you're taking parts off every winner at once anyway. Really? Okay, well, I mean, technically that does seem like that's how what's happening here. Considering, like I said, like, for example, on this first page, we have A, J, P, and G. We have all of that in one heckin' set. Crunchy packaging? Yeah, you guys are getting some crazy plastic ASMR. I don't know if that's preferable or not, though, sorry. It's probably a little obnoxious. This one's Primal Rage, I think is this soundtrack, by the way. We're also, if you guys have popped in, we're listening to old SNES game soundtracks. Okay, let's get rid of all that. Okay, that's some. Yeah, I'm not gonna do these ones, because, yeah, look at these are, like, individually wrapped in here. So I'm gonna leave this just wrapped for now, because I don't want to lose any of that. We're good? Okay, good. Plastic ASMR. Hopefully you guys are okay with that, because we got a lot of it. I mean, once we get rid of all of it, actually, though, it'll help. Leave those in there. Yeah, exactly. Since they're, like, individuals, I don't want to lose them. Here we go. Next set. That goes back in the box, though, because that's not what we're currently working on. I mean, some of these pieces are pretty big. I wasn't really sure how, I guess, many little pieces would be building into bigger pieces. So, like, here, one second, let me show you this one. Like, so you can tell that there's some bigger pieces here, which is kind of cool. Pretty fancy. Ooh. Inner workings of the plastic. Alright. Put these in here. Hold on. Grabbing my next set. Here we go. We got next one. We got blue. You have blue plastic. Looks advanced. You know, it's called HMM, which means high-end master model, I believe. And I wanted the Zoid badly enough that I was like, I'm just gonna have to hashtag deal with it. So here we are. And now I have some hashtag second thoughts. No, not really. I mean, I know it's gonna be an event. I mean, I went into this expecting that, so we're embracing it. Exit the plastic. You must take the plastic out of the plastic. Oh, weird. It's like a 2 L's. L sets. Oh, Zai, by the way, I don't want to keep you. If you have to get out of here, please do whatever it is you gotta do. But thank you, of course, again, so very much for the raid and for the helpies and all that. I appreciate ya. There's some easier, smaller ones. We tried. Yeah, listen, man. It felt like it was like, I don't know enough about how a lot of these work. So it was kind of difficult because I would have liked to have maybe found like an in-between, because like some of the early ones or like some of like the basic ones look too basic, if that makes any sense. And I was like, I don't want to bother with that and then jump to this. I felt like it would still be too much of a jump. So instead of trying to find a proper like mid difficulty set, I just didn't. And here we are. Completely understand. It wasn't too backseat. No, you're fine. Listen, with this kind of crap, it's different. All right, this to me, I wouldn't consider that like quote unquote like normal backseating like with games. For me, I need all of the help I can get. You know what I'm saying? I think these are like wings on like they'll go on like his side.
Me.
Yo, Leo! Thank you so much for the race up for 36 months! Welcome back to being a Falgoon, Leo, and, good luck with that. I was gonna say make good choices, but it sounds like that's already out the window. So about that. This is Batman Forever, by the way. Alright. Next sheet. Even the basics ones can still be a lot. You know what I might do if I really have to? We could always shelf this at some point if need be, and I can come back to it and try a different one if I find that I really am regretting all of my life choices. What? Dre says, are you weak? Yes, you would have to put up with. Maybe that's why I went just all in. Because if I didn't, Dre would be like, are you weak? What are you, cringe? Oof, yikes. Didn't know I married a yikers. Alright, we have cut the plastic for all of the bigger sheets. Now we are finishing the smaller ones. Did someone say backseating worse complete? No, this is not the same thing. We're chilling. Maybe if I knew what I was doing, that would be one thing, but I sure as heck don't. Ah, my nose is dripping. That's so annoying. Cease! Cease dripping. It's cutting and fiddling plastic. There's only so much backseating people can do. Right. I guess that too, right? Which one was this? This was H. This is an H? No idea where the heck those are supposed to go. Alright, I got 2 separate ones here because I'm freaking multitasking up in here now. Faloo blind doing a kit without the guides. let's be real, Jay. Me doing this right now, you cast Hangnail? What the frick? That's toxic as heck. Curse you, Aqua Scum. What's it saying? I'm basically doing this blind, you might argue. I mean, I'm doing it when it's in Japanese. That's gotta make it a little wacky, right? Maybe. I don't freaking know. Alright, we got... Build Zoid together sometimes you're voting. How would that work, Zai? Also, I appreciate that. But how would that work? Do you mean like we would both be building like at the same time, I suppose?
Above.
I don't think I ever thought about like a collab working like that. Build and yap at the same time? Okay, that's fair. That's a good point.
Wow, that's a good idea.
Yeah?
Wow.
It is a...
Wow,
Dre's...
fantastic idea.
Dre's over here freaking gassing me up.
Wow.
That is some good thinking, Zai. We might just have to do that. Ow, I just cracked my knee. Yeah, I'm sure that's healthy and normal. But yeah, you know what? Especially if I end up, oh my god, look at all this freaking plastic! Do you guys think this is recyclable plastic? What are the odds? You guys think there's odds that this is recyclable plastic? That's a lot of heckin' plastic, brother! Ah! Plastic! Plastic! Plastic. Probably not. You can tell if there's numbers or letters on the plastic. Okay, hold on. I have a bit more plastic I can check up here. Hold on. I will check this plastic. For plastic. Hi, Reckles! I don't think it's just shouting collab with extra steps. Almost a little bit, I suppose. Not that that's like a bad thing per se. I think people do that kind of a thing a lot, don't they? Alright, does this plastic have labelage? Not that I can see. I'm putting it up to my light and I don't see nothing. Nope, not to my knowledge. Maybe it would say on the box somewhere if the internal plastic is, but not this plastic, the other plastic. The plastic that's containing the other plastic. Okay. Oh, here I have that one to cut out. And we have these little ones to cut out. But then otherwise, the rest of our plastic is free of plastic. Then it can't be? Yeah, that figures. It's so much frickin' plastic, bro. I am the problem. It's on me. It's my fault. Time gonna tell you if there's numbers. Oh yeah. No. Sounds good. Sounds good, Zai. I appreciate that. That's a good call though. You wouldn't happen to have any on hand, like Zoids to build right now, would you? That'd be crazy. Not right this second, I'm saying, sorry, but you do? Holy frick! Dang, that's gonna be me eventually. Once I start, maybe once I actually start with this stuff, I'm like gonna get the plastic crack. Isn't that what people call it? It's like plastic crack because a lot of people find it very addicting or whatever the heck. Not Zoids, but the kits. Oh, okay. Just knocked my scissors off. Okay. I saved the scissors. The scissors are back. Welcome to Japan. Yeah, Japan is pretty aggressive about their plastic, huh? Which is funny because I think that they're really good about other means of like recycling, and yet they still produce a boatload of plastic. I mean, to be fair, it's not like it's just them. I think a lot of... most places are probably bad about it. Alright, we have... JKL. Okay, we got K. We got J, K, U, L, M. What's this? Oh, these are like PC1 and PC2s. That probably just means they're... G! Guys, look at wait, I found G! We were looking for G! Heck yeah! G spotted! No way! Okay, I'm gonna put all these a little... so I'm currently separating them in the box with like a divider. So all of the smaller ones are going on one half of the divider. And the big ones are staying on the other half. What does it say this little sheet is? This is P? Wait, didn't I need P? I do need P! I don't need to P, but I need P. Okay. Look at that. Look at this little one right here. There's a heckin' P. That's wild. It's very fun, you think? You know what? We'll have to wait and see. I used to like Lego. I was once in a Lego phase a while back. Obviously it's been a hot minute since I have been, but I was at one point or another. What does this say these are? Oh my god, wait, that's so funny. Guys, look at, we have N here. I love that these are labeled actually still. So yeah, that's N, and then this one was Z. Where was the Z? Oh god, it's so flippy. Right there, Z. It's reversed. Didn't I just try to mirror it? There you go, Z. Alright. Good to know, I suppose. I still got like 3 MG and 2 30mm kits to open. So, for the uncultured like myself, what does that mean? Okay, G, P, G, P, J. There it is. Okay, so G, P, and J are right here. Those are those 3. But this is also P. So look, we got P. You guys probably can't see. There you go. Now you can see it. P. And these are we have PP here. We have 2 P's. Okay, this is an I. I don't need an I. Oh my god, you know what I'm gonna do? In my box over here, you guys aren't gonna be able to see it, but I'm gonna set up the sheets in alphabetical order from where I'm sitting in my box. So think of it like a filing cabinet, but with plastic sheets. I'm doing that. New to painting. I am really debating on if I'm gonna need to paint or not. I think I wasn't under the impression that I was going to be painting. So, hopefully we don't. Baby Snap Builder, don't have the stuff for painting. Yeah, exactly. I never fully decided color themes, never paint them, but buy more paints, and then also that also sit. So you mean to get around to it, but just like never do. I can paint things, but I would doubt you would need to paint this. The kit was acting like I guess like you could if you wanted to, but I don't think like they all have like each individual like color sets, so I don't think I like have to. But oh yeah, in the back of this pamphlet, it showed like paint colors. If I get a chance, hold on, I'll show you. A B C D E F G. Oh, here's C. E A B C D E. Oh, there's 2 D. That's awkward. Here's another D. B, D, E. Ooh, that's a R. I, R. I'm literally setting up a file cabinet, but of stick. Stick. Look at that. There's shadows on that. Ooh. Let's see. Hold on, I have to scroll up to what Kablu said. I asked a question and then wasn't gonna read it. Me a Warhammer player, this is Dreadnought Knotters. Do you mean it was like an unpainted Dreadnought? 30mm or 30-minute missions is a Bondi line that advertises that the kits can be built in 30 minutes. Is that anything like, when you look at a recipe online for something you want to make and they tell you, oh, 10-minute prep, 10-minute cooking, and then you actually do the prep and it's like 30 minutes because you're not a master grade chef who can chop everything in like seconds? Is it anything like that? So I feel like for me, a 30-minute mission would be like a 2-hour mission at minimum. Pokemon ones. What I could get in store, big store, like that good stuff. Bro, I have nothing like that near me, unfortunately. That's why I had to order online. MG kits are master grade, roughly the same or bigger size than what you are building right now. I see. Okay. Warhammer so expensive for me? Feels bad. Warhammer's sick, though. I mean, I don't know if I would get into Warhammer. Maybe it depends on how much I actually get hit with the plastic crack, but we'll see. I don't know. Off the top of my head, or initial thoughts would be, I doubt it. E I O E R S X U V X Y Y. How about you? X. How about you? I. Okay. We're gonna have to work with that for now. Alright, we are somewhat organized. Did I need these ones? This is a V. I don't need this right now. Why do I have this here? Oh, and a B. Oh, maybe they were just in the same page. Okay, hold on. Alright, I said I was done. I meant I'm almost done with organizing. Oh, this is Doom. I thought I recognized this. You can easily speedrun 30s if you want them to look nice. I can spend an hour. Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to do this right. So, when it comes down to, like, actually, like, when I start snipping and stuff like that, we are going to be taking our sweet time. Okay, I think I have the plastic sheets that I need for page 1. I hope. I think. I have Warhammer models, but I like them, but I don't play. I mean, you can like them even if you don't play. I think that's valid. Play and collect. Don't get into it. The price is insane. Just buy more Liger variants. I mean, what if you had the means of, like, 3D printing it? Like, if you had your own printer and you could find, like, good plastic, you could probably just 3D print your own. That probably would be cheaper, I imagine, right? Is Warhammer specifically built to be painted? I feel like, from what I understand, from most of what I have heard, and I have very surface level knowledge though, it feels like usually Warhammer is intended to be painted. Like that you would paint it. But I also, like I said, don't freaking quote me because I have no idea. Okay, we got it. We have our starting pieces. This is good. Good news, Mark. We can finally snip plastic. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Wow, I feel like I've been organizing plastic for an hour. Wait, I think that's because I have been. Steaks? No, not steaks. Not the steak variety. Okay. So, hold on. Let me look at my plastic here. My plastic collection. V, Q, R, X, S, T, U, V, L, Y. I'm looking at my smaller plastic. I'm trying to organize my what do you call them? Rollers. Rollers? Runners. Rollers? I'm like, rollers doesn't sound right. They started with an R and there were a similar amount of letters. K. Yeah, I almost like need a separate section for my smaller runners here. I feel like they're like harder to find. Good luck. The first snip. I'm scared. I'm like stalling almost doing the very first snip. Okay. Step number hecking 1. They want us to use... we need an A. Wait, I need an A? Didn't I say I have everything here? Did I lie? G... P... J. Wait, where's my A one? Thing? Flab it? Alright, well, good start. I thought I was organized, and I was not. Brick! A... yeah, we need A7. Okay, I have G, J, and PPs. I need an A. Where is my A? It must be a small one. A... okay, hold on. We got the box again. Hold on. Box! So, okay, you guys can't tell super well, but This half of the box over here are the big sheets. And then these are all my small ones. So I need to find an A in here with I and V, X, Y, Y. Oh, and these are the little ones that say piece 1 and 2. We have a W, PC1, M. I see multiple M's. These I think are like K's. These little guys. Yeah, these are K's. What's this? H. These are U's. This is a bowl. I remember those ones. F. W. Oh, wait. What's this one? These are L. The L's. And, where the heck? I'm sure I saw it. Where the frick? What the heck? What's this? Oh, right in here. That has some, I don't know if these are stickers or cutouts that you're meant to glue. But I have these as well here. I think maybe it's glue, frick. I'm not sure. That's a problem for another time. Once you get rolling, you'll find a flow. It's just the start that's the chaos. Yeah, it do feel like chaos right now. That is a pretty accurate way to describe it. X, Y, Y. Hold on. Where? Okay, M. That goes with M. What's this? H, U, the K's. Those can go over there. Hold on. Alright. As much as I would like to be able to show you guys my rummaging, I am gonna actually try to figure out what the heck I'm looking at here. I got a badge now. Good night, Zoid! Thank you again so much, by the way. They are stickers. Tweezers, put those on if you have any. Okay. Perfect. I got you. Thank you. But take care, Zoid. Thank you again so much for the raid and for the tips and tricks. I hope you have a very nice night. Eat well, pupper. V, Y, W, W, X, small pieces. These can go on the side. Oh, another W, W. Where's the other W? There it is. W. Spawn, the video game? I don't think I'm familiar with this one. You guys familiar with Spawn, the video game? I am not. We have 2 H's. I find toothpicks work as well, if not better for stickers. Oh, I see. That is pretty clever. Because I don't really have a lot of good sets of tweezers. Most of my tweezers are pretty garbo. Super Mario All-Stars. L, M, N, O, P, Q, JK. Ah! L. Guys, I'm learning my alphabet here again. Humble brag. JK. L. What are all you? We have F. E, F, G, H, I, J, K. And then pieces 2. U. More pieces. This is pieces 1. This one's very pliable. Look at that. Very pliable plastic. Where the heck is A? A appears to be MIA. Hold on, I guess we have to go through our Rolodex of plastic here again more carefully, because apparently I am missing it. This is an V and not an A, right? Yeah, that's a V. I swear I had my A sheet. W. plastic. Stay. Stay still. Stay there. Do not move. Who is this? W X Y Y. Okay, so it's not in that pile. F K L M Q. Okay. So it's not in this pile. Okay, I have deduced 2 piles that it is not in. Humble brag. Very snippable and pliable. Looking real snippable. What was this one? We had N and Z. Okay. Let me check my starter sheets again here. Maybe I'm just blind, which I know I am. If you find organizing runners hard for you, they make cheap organizers you can get off of Amazon. I like organizers, thank you very much. It's just this box is not the best organizing tool one might find. It's fine though, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit or something. These are, wait, why do I have 2 D sheets? E O R S, 2 S's, T, and oh, here's A. Yeah, it was the very last sheet in the box. If I was about to not find it after that one, I was about to start getting a little more concerned here. Whew. Okay. Good news, everyone. We found the A sheet. Oh my god, look at that. Okay. Maybe now it's time to actually start snipping, which I'm still scared to. I'd almost rather hunt for more plastic. Okay, so we need piece A7. Okay, so we have A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Okay, we want this guy right here, it looks like. A7. Am I insane? It looks different than that. Maybe it's because of how you hold it. Oh yeah, maybe that's it. It's probably fine, right? If I am grabbing the one that they say, it's probably fine. A. Maybe this is a V. Maybe this isn't the A. No, that's gotta be an A, right? Look at that. Yeah, I think that's an A. I feel like this doesn't look like that, though. I'm scared. And then, okay, 16 and 17. How do those look by comparison? Are those closer to how I think they might look? Yep, that looks correct. Ah, frick. Okay, so. Building stream. Hi, Beltang! Yes, I am building my very first ever Gunpla, Zoidpla, whatever the frick you want to call it. All of the above. Okay, so I'm not gonna make a cut yet. I need intel from y'all, okay? So here we have A7, okay? When you're first removing the piece from the sheet or from the runner, do they recommend cutting like here? Here, I'm thinking, can you see that? Yeah, you can see. So it's like, so I'm giving myself plenty of room to cut here. Is that what you normally would do? Like, is there like a quote-unquote smart way to remove the piece from the runner? Don't cut the thick part. Okay, so I would need a cut lower. Even if I was wondering if it would be easier to cut the thick part to remove the piece first and then once the piece is in hand, then I would do the smaller cuts. But if that's not recommended, then I won't do that, of course. Because, yeah, so it thins out closer to the piece. Is the goal just to cut it as close to the piece as you can on the first cut? Look how intricate some of these look, by the way. Some of these pieces. It's kind of sick. You cut on the thinner part of the gate as close to the thick part. Okay, so you will be doing 2. So in my case, so as close to the thick part, you mean basically, so hold on. I'm trying to find an angle so you guys can actually see better. Hold on. Enhance. Hold on. So, you're saying not straight against the peak. God dang it. Focus! Focus. Cooperate. Because of my... There we go. It's the freaking shadows from my mic. That's annoying. Okay. When the thicker part tapers to the actual piece, that's the gate. Okay, you're telling me that little segment... Oh, here we go. That did focus. Okay, right? Basically between... Hold on. Basically between right here... here? And here. Is this little gap? That's the quote-unquote gate? Sorry, I don't know if the angle's really doing it justice. I'm trying. Exactly. Cut into that segment. Oh, God. I mean, it's actually time to finally cut a piece. Okay, so this one's a little bit more clear, actually, right here. On this one, you can... It's like the ball part of the plastic. And then it thins out really quick. So the thin part... You said that's the gate? The thick part tapers to the actual piece, that's the gate. Better to leave a bit than remove that so you don't accidentally chop some of the part. Leave a tiny bit connecting the piece or else you might leave stress marks when cutting. Okay. Oh god, I'm doing my first snip, nip thing. I'm scared. Okay, I'm gonna cut right here. Does that look good? Can you guys see? So there's a little bit of a gap in there. I'm gonna cut, so, right, like, here. Right? Right? Snipper! Yeah. Technically, you can be safe and cut further away, but don't use single blades for that job or you might break it. I use 2 nippers, one to cut the runner, and my good single blade for flush cutting. Okay, I do see what you mean. Holy frick, that cut so easily! Oh my god, I thought I would need like a little bit of pressure. There was like none. Okay, that's our first cut. Do you guys see that? Yeah, you can see that. If it would enhance! Yeah, it doesn't like the shade or the frickin' microphone shadow. There you go, you can see that. Okay, hold on. Come on, buddy, you can do it. Focus! Focus before I scream. There you go, look at that. Okay, so you guys can see that there is still some gate on there. Is that okay as I did it? Go to, we'll feel like got the one. Unfortunately, single blade can be fragile. Not recommended to cut the thicker plastic. That looks perfect. That's good. Yes. Okay. Okay. We understand, I think, now. It is time to cut the rest of this piece out. Okay. We are at 2 of 3 cut here. Oh, it's Star Wars music. This is from Super Star Wars, apparently. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to make sure you guys can see while I'm cutting so I can see, but you guys can also see. It's free! We have our first free piece! Wow, look at that guy, it's free. Soup or Star Wars? No, it's Super Star Wars. Guys, that's the very first piece. Okay, so now the goal is to cut as much of that gate off as possible without cutting the piece, right? Because, okay, so I do have a little bit of sanding tech. I have a very fine nail file, and then I have a coarser sandpaper option. So, I have tech. I'm assuming I would file if I really needed to. Maybe it's better to have to file a little bit than to... You said warp the plastic? If I accidentally cut 2 against the piece? Yo, Star Fox 2? So... Oh god. Okay, now this is where it gets scary again. Before, it was less scary cutting the gate, because I know I'm cutting a location that's not gonna affect the overall piece, but now... This is where it gets real. What if I don't have steady hands? What if I'm shaking? Gulp! Okay, hold on. So I'm not cutting yet, but I want to be kind of more or less just flat / flush against the other piece. Usually the most time-consuming part from your experience. Not the organizing part at the start. Hold on. Trying to move my mic so you guys aren't getting memed by the shadow on it. Frick, you're getting memed by it anyway! Hold on, hold. Seems like we're gonna have a hard time getting focus here, guys. Okay, one second. When I'm gonna do the cut here, but I'm gonna do it right in front of my face, so you're gonna have to give me a second here. I don't want to jack it up, so I'm being extra cautious. Okay, that's pretty dang good. Hold on. Oh god, what do you do with all the little plastic pieces that you lose? Okay, here you go. This is the... I just did this cut. Hold on. See if I can get it to focus for y'all. Oh, okay, there you go. So it was right there. Come on, buddy. Oh, there we go. Come on. Do it! Oh, okay, wait. Okay, hold on. It was down here by my thumb. There you go, right there. You can see... How is that? Is that, like, optimal? I'm trying to move the shadow here. Okay, how about... Here we go. Okay, we're focused again. Right there. Okay, so the place where I made the cut was right... Literally... Oh my god, this frickin' light is gonna make me have an aneurysm. I might need a better light for this. I think I might need a better light. I think I need, like, another overhead light so that we are getting this, like, really annoying shadowing. Right there. Right there. Can you guys tell? I feel like that's pretty flat against the plastic. I mean, I guess, honestly, it would only really matter if it's, like, a bump there, right? Slash if I cut into that piece, right? Nails? Nails! Nice nails! Yeah, I got some nice nails! I use magnifying lamp. Best investment for my old eyes and how small pieces are. That is very logical thinking. It's, I mean, okay, if I... So here, let me give you guys an impression here. When I run... my fingy over it, right there. There's a tiny, tiny... almost, I guess, bump. What I need to figure out, though, is if it's worth sanding it. Because I wouldn't want that piece... I wouldn't want it to look rough. Maybe time to sand a... Oh, frick. Okay, fine. Let me start with my thin... Nope, that's not gonna work. Okay. So I folded it, so I have a bit more of like an edge on the end of the sandpaper, so then it'll be right against the part that I need to. Hold on, let me I'm finding that I'm having to look up here way too much, and I don't think that helps. It's like I'm trying to move my window here. Give me a second. My OBS. And then also, let me just move my freaking person. Very careful with oversanding. Yeah, exactly. That's something I'm kind of being paranoid about, that I'm afraid of doing on accidental. Okay. Yeah, like, I would really like a better light right here, because my microphone stand... So, normally my microphone stand is, like, great where it is, because then my hand tracking is right below it. But with this... Oh, it's big booty. Hold on. We're gonna sand very cautiously. Maybe I don't need this thick of paper. I have a different paper option. Huh? That looks too rough, maybe? You need a really fine? Okay, I do have more. Hold on. I will go about and I will grab my other sandpaper. Cause you are right. I just did a couple little attempts there. And you can tell there's a little bit of a roughage there now. I feel like the camera actually almost made it look worse, funny enough. So there is a little bit of a roughage here. So there is that. Swap to the file. I'm gonna grab the super fine paper. That's finer. I have a finer paper. Hold on. I can even tell you what this paper is. Yeah, look at this is P120, whatever the heck that means. Let me grab my other one. Hold. Ready? Paper. Paper acquired. One second, I'm way back here. I'm cutting the paper. Hold. Paper. Alright. This paper is P220, it says. 800? Wait, really? Oh. I'll take it. I have to sneeze. Okay. Hold on, let me see. Seeing this on my phone doesn't help at all. You know, I believe that. 120, need way finer. Gamba finishes by the end of stream. 3 rudders, not sure if we can clear 1. We did 1 piece. That's like a part of the way. 120, sanding like a wall. So, originally, this sandpaper, I have this sandpaper for, when I would buy fish tank, like, decor, and if there were sharp edges, I was able to use this to, like, round it out so then fishies won't, like, get their fins jacked up by rough decor or anything like that. Drywall sanding. Grinding her parts on concrete. No, I'm not! Wait, where'd my part go? Oh my god, I almost, like, lost it. It was off to the side. So, I don't want this one either. You guys still think that 220 is still gonna be way too much? Or way too coarse? Well, if that's the case then, we may need to save sanding for another day. The file might be better, which has an even softer side. So I have the file, but look at Dre. This I can't like really accurately, I don't think, get here. I mean, maybe. Hold on, let me look. To be fair, though, I'm also scared to do more on this piece. I feel like I'm better off leaving that spot as is. I don't think I want to mess with that one anymore. Maybe we'll see about if we need to sand the next cut here. Too risky? Yeah, I don't want to file anymore right there. Chewing on I'm not chewing on them! Super fine sandpaper so it makes minimal scratches, like 1 to 2K to finish sanding to get the scratches out as best as you can. Wow. I see. Okay. I would never do something like this. I would lose everything so fast. You definitely need a decent workspace, and I actually feel like I have less space than I would like, but it's kind of all I got. Try rubbing your nail and finger over it. Hold on. This is groovy. What is this? It's blocked by my other window. Hold on. Oh, this is Super Mario Kart Koopa Beach. Alright. So, it does actually look like I was able to kind of get rid of some of the weird little bit of sanding. But yeah, I don't think I want to mess with this one any more than we already have. Hold on. You know what? This is getting ridiculous. Gotta go to like a hardware store. Yeah, we can buy something like that there too. Okay. Maybe. I said maybe. Alright, let me show you guys. I have a frickin' flashlight. Sorry. Flashbang! So you can see- oh, there you go. Closer. Trying to hold still. And get it to focus. I can't do both. What would this be called? Like micro? Like micro focus camera kind of a thing? Oh my god, wait, do you guys hear the music? Oh, wait, there you go. That kind of focused for you. So yeah, you can see it a little bit. It is a tiny bit roughed. Not enough that I think I'm gonna worry about this one specifically yet, but I feel like at least we can learn from this. He's coming. Okay. I hope this kit for undergated parts. Undergraded. Inspecting the damage. Nothing to consider when cutting. Ask yourself, will it even show? If not, you don't need to worry about it as much. So, that's a great question. I don't actually know. Let's try to find out. Hold on. Let me move.
Congratulations.
Pog sandpaper kit. Oh wait, I just realized. The pilot. This is the pilot right here. You got his arms and his bottom leg, or his bottom half, and then his upper half. I didn't realize he was gonna need assembly also. I think I was assuming he was just gonna be a solid fella. He was not. Alright, sandpaper. Okay, so right here, the piece we just cut was this one. So that's A7. And it's gonna go... I can't even tell what part this is supposed to be. Yeah, this may not even show. I think it's still good practice, for sure. But yeah, I guess that's the question, right? I don't know for sure. Hold on, I'm trying to compare it here. I'm trying to get an idea of what lower jaw. It might be like Oh my god, this is pathetic. If I have to use a freaking flashlight, I think we have a problem. Guys, this is a test run stream. We're learning. So it does look to be at least a part of a job. Yeah, I don't think a lot of this will show. But again, I'm gonna still treat it as if it is, because I want to practice. This is almost an entirely learning thing, so it'll be fine. Yeah, she's so old. Why are you calling me old? I'm a big bully. I gotta see. It's too dark otherwise. If I could find a piece that I could cut that I know for a fact won't show, that'd be sick. So here we have A. Okay, so this is, yeah, we got A here. The next pieces we needed were 16 and 17. Maybe let me cut those guys loose really quick. Okay, here we go. We have 16. You guys can't frickin' see the numbers, but... Oh, there you go. You guys see that one says 17. And 16. Okay, so let me cut this guy out. Guys out, I should say. Bro, that little plastic piece, by the way, never gonna find it. Hopefully the cat doesn't need it, or the dog. Knowing the dog, she probably would. Okay, we have 16. Okay, now we gotta do 17. I need forehead loo light. I actually kind of would benefit from something like that. Unsarcastically. That was the one we already cut. Okay, here we go. Now we go to this one. Why does this gate have like a... I guess it's fine. Alright, and then we cut on this side. It's funny, like, the gate is so thin, if I wanted to manhandle it, I could. Obviously, we're not gonna do that, but we could. If we, like, really, really wanted to. Biker mice from Mars. A magnifying glass? You know what? Okay, here's the thing, right? So, for you guys... I'm trying to make it so you guys can see, right? But if it was me, I would have the piece way close to my face. But obviously, I'm trying to make it so you guys can see too. So honestly, you know what's funny? A magnifying glass? Frick. Gulp! Okay, so we have 16 and 17. How are these gonna end up going? Obviously, I'm not snapping them together right now, but I'm kind of... Oh, I bet I see it, actually. Hold on. Looks like so you guys can see there's, like... No, you can't frickin' see. There you go. You got the holes here. And then... Oops. The pegs on this one. Hold on. Enhance. There you go. Specifically, like... You can see them sticking out the bottom. They're like the little feet. I imagine then that means that this will go onto it like that. What about... Where does this one go by comparison? This one goes... Hold on. Oh, that's the top. And that's the bottom. Oh, okay, wait. So it needs to go... It would go... Oh, I understand. It would be like this. And then like this one on top. Yo, it'll flip. It'll go together like that, I think. Yep. That would add up. Okay, and then where does this other one go? So it wants me to do... this. How the frick? This is Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy Kong's Quest. If you're wondering. Biker Mice from Mars, someone picked a fire jam. So I'm listening to just an SNES like playlist. It's pretty sick though, right? It's almost as cool as Street Sharks. Bro, Reckles, we had a figure for that. We had a Street Shark figure for a long time. I think we gave it to like a younger family member at one point or another. But yeah, we had one and he was sick. I wish we had Songify. You know, I thought about it. Maybe next time, how about? Dre says next one for sure, smile. The only few people who know about the majesty of Street Sharks, we had one. And honestly, if my older brother hadn't looked it up and tried to figure out what it was from, I don't think we would have remembered. Every freaking Street Shark toy when I was little. Wish I still had them. Aww. There. Alright, hold on. I'm trying to identify what this is supposed to look like here. Guys, I might be Delulu, but I feel like this piece does not look like this. Maybe it's just an angle thing? Wrong part? It says it was 7! It was 7! It wasn't 6, it was 7! Yeah, look at right here. You guys can see it right there. That number, if it wants to enhance. There it is. Wait. You see it. It says 7. Right hecking there. The one that we cut out. It says 7. It says it! It says it! So, I'm confused. I am rather confuzzled right now. The sick ones were where you press their fin to move their mouth. They were edgy because they hated pizza as a nod to TMNT. I don't remember if ours, like, you were able to, like, move his mouth like that. I think his jaw did move. But I'm not sure. As my browser switches to 360, yeah, good luck saying anything on that. Okay. Let me try to figure this out. Hold on. So... Oh! It looks like... you have it at an angle here. So there's like that opening right here. And it looks like you have that. It'll be like... hold on. Alright, I gotta mess with it. So we gotta cut that little piece still. That's not supposed to go there. Oh, maybe it'll go like... hold on. Hold on, we're trying to see if we can cook. Cooking imminent. Mortal Kombat. It's really quiet, though. Oh my god. Turn it up. Well, yeah, this one was quieter, my bad. Here. There you go, I turned it up a bit for y'all. Samurai Pizza Cats. I can't say I'm familiar with that one, personally. Do this IRL. I refuse. Hold on, let me put these... no, I need to cut these first. Frick. I like want to put them together, but I'm skipping the step of the extra snipping that we gotta do here. Partially, yeah, because I'm trying to figure out for sure if this is gonna heckin' work the way it feels like it's supposed to work. What's this? Oh, Super Mario All-Stars again. Instructions unclear, missing arm. Arm optional. Who needs it? Oh, you know what though, actually? Okay. Alright, we gotta do more snipping. I'm scared, but we're gonna do it. Scary! I did it! Bro, this little plastic piece is friggin' tiny! Oh my god, I just lost it. I tried to put it in my finger so I could see how small it was, and it disappeared! I don't... Where did it... It's gone. Fucking gone. Have a hobby knife. No. I do not. The one that was a puppet ripster and he had his big solid plastic arm suit and I beat the crap out of my brother with it? Oh my. Is this a boys will be boys thing? I actually can't tell. I don't know if it is or not. IRL cam. Hello, Zaro! Yes, we are doing an IRL hand cam stream today because we are building a Zoid plug. I believe if you're curious about what kind it is, we have it pinned, courtesy of Kabloo. What do you mean, wait? Oh, it's not pinned on YouTube. Oh, I guess that's freaking makes a difference, huh? It's in the title for YouTube, I think, Smile.
Oh, well?
Oh wow, I don't even feel that one at all. Yeah, that one's like perfect. Heck yeah. You guys see that? We made that cut right by my thumbnail right there. You can see the little bit of where it looks a tiny bit different. That looks nice. And then this side, yeah, I think we did that side pretty dang well too. I feel this one a tiny bit, but not enough for me to be like worried about it. Okay, cool, that one's done. Hold on, I'm gonna verify where I need to cut. Okay, I think I cut. Yeah, okay. I need to frickin' focus on. Oh wait, here's a little piece. God, look at that. It's frickin' tiny. These are gonna be just all over the place. There's no way that's not gonna happen. That's wild. Those are gonna be all over the place. Is that normal? I assume that has to be normal with like builds like this, right? When you're snipping these little itty bitty tiny pieces. Alright, going next. Oh wait, look at that. Actually on my knife there's a little piece there. Or on my nipper, I guess is a more accurate way to describe it. God dang, that is ridiculous. If you haven't tried to kill your siblings once, do you really care? Me and my siblings, we roughhoused a little bit when we were really young, but nothing crazy. But then again, I also had, for me, it was an older brother and it's a younger sister. So we did like a little bit. It wasn't anything, it wasn't like a ton though. I don't think we ever really majorly injured each other. Once, my older brother stepped on one of my fingernails and it technically never grew back the same. So I guess that is something. Alright, now we just need to remove the ends on this piece. One has a teeny bit of an edge there, but only very, very teeny tiny. So none can hurt them but me, kind of a love. I think I know what you're talking about, yeah. Definitely just had a way of initially sounding, a little aggressive. Also, we're about to get an ad break, guys. I will be briefly AFKing during this ad break. But we will be back in a jiffy. I'm trying to make sure I'm like cutting flat against this one. I feel like it's psyching me out though. Okay, not bad. There you go, you can see that one a little bit. Just a little bit. Bro, I don't know what's more unfocused, my eyeballs or the camera. Okay, so with those all cut... God, do I need eye drops for this? Holy frick. I haven't had to, like, focus this hard with my eyeballs in a hot minute. Alright, so that's the bottom. And then... This side has... Wait, which side has the lines? There we go. This side has, like, the lines. So this will go on top like this. These are gonna snap together. One would like to hope. Ah! Oh! Oh my god, did you hear that? Wait, wait, wait. No hecking way you can hear that click together nicely. Okay. Now, what about this piece? I still don't fully understand how it wants this piece in here. Oh, wait, maybe I do. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, wait, no, I see it now. Look at, see this has like a little end here? This guy, look at, there you go. You see that receiving end? It's all coming together. Ow. Haha! Look at that! Yippee! So I believe that is jaw. Yeah, bottom jaw. Alright, alright.
This is
We're
outrageous.
done now, right?
It's unfair.
Did we win yet? Yippee! We've had to play touch. She was really chew. I was not chewing on it. Thank you very much. Alright, and step 1 completed! Oh my god! Oh, why would you say that? Oh my god. Guys, we have successfully done step 1. Humble brag. It is all coming together. Oh my frick. Wait, that's half of step 1? Oh my god! Wait, you're right, it's literally half of it. We still have to do these two. Okay. Ad break. I will be back in just a moment, guys. Please hold! Okay, we are back. Hello, hello. Hopefully the lighting's a little bit better. You guys wouldn't believe it. I actually plugged in another light bulb into my ceiling light. So see if that hopefully helps. So we shall see. Molecular macro lens. Yes, exactly, Zoro. Thank you. That's what I was thinking. Okay. Let's see here. So, I'm trying to get organized. Make sure we're all set. Okay, so we have... Oh, there's another little piece. I need to, like... I need this thing to be, like, flat. That'd be kind of nice. 1 second. I'm trying to figure out how I want my... windows here, and with my chat, and where I want my OBS for this. No way. Nectaro, thank you so much for the biddies! How you doing, Nectaro Jam? With your fam? Alright. Hashtag sponsor Pizza the Domino's. No way! Oh my god, that's crazy! Hi! Hi, how you doing today, Nectaro? Thank you so much for the biddies. Thank you, fam. Alright. Where were we? Okay, next step. We need the J set. Oh, Pog, it's time for Teefies. It's Teefy time. Hey, and since the pieces are gold instead of black, you guys actually can probably see it a lot easier, too. So that's double Pog, isn't it? Oh, how we do? We're doing good. We are putting together our Zoid plot, and after 2 hours of a combination of organizing and prep, and then starting to cut, we have done half of the first step. So that's pretty sick, isn't it? Alright, so we need... What was it? J3, 2, 3, and 5. We need 2, 3, and 5. Oh my god, wait, that's tiny. Oh, it's his front teefies. Oh, okay, wait, look, see it. So they're longer in the back. So it's right here. There you go, see? Those are his front teefies right here. Oh, there you go. It freaking focused, actually. We love that. So yeah, front teefies and side teefies. That is what we are getting here. So let's start with... We'll do the front teefies last. Be careful with gold plastic. Wait, why? Why is that? Also, good night, Lil. Sleep tight, and I shall hydrate right now. His little teefies. That tiny. Why? He's just got little he's got little teefies. Now, you ain't teefy shaming him. I'm a dummy head. Ow. I didn't actually, cut all of the tabs on this one piece. Ooh, man, once you put them together, they don't like to come apart quite as well. Ow! I did it. Yeah, look at it, I'm a dork. I didn't cut this end right up here. See that? And I didn't cut this. I think I was getting these two mixed up. I think I actually thought I cleared them both, but I obviously did not. You know what's making me paranoid? Something I'm nervous about is accidentally cutting something that is not actually like one of those ledges that you were supposed to cut. That's why I need to do each of these one at a time, actually, so I keep track of what you are keeping and what you are not. Alright. Ugly marks on shiny plastic is more obvious? Ah, frick. Alright. Hold on, let me get this. Okay, there's one. So now that one's actually done, and now I need to do this one. That little piece off of there. Okay, it is over here on the side of the mouth. Okay. How did that guy come out? Pretty good. Okay, let's put it back together. That was the bottom. This is the top. Line it up. Line it up. There we go. Okay. Cozy once again. Now we do this guy. I believe it was this. Yeah, it's this. Right here. There we go. Ah! Alright. All cozy. All prim and proper once again. Okay, there it is. Alright, now it's time for the gold pieces. Alright, we're gonna do Tiffys. So we have... Oh, whoops, I forgot. I need to replay our music. This one's Super James Pond. Or, well, it was. Now this one is Hook. Okay. Scuffs on shiny equals bad time. It's gonna happen. Oh, God. Are you saying I should maybe not do these yet? Should I stall or should I just do it? Step 1, so close, huge. Oh my God, we're so in there right now. You gotta get a really fine paper for sanding. You can also wet it a bit to help those parts get their shine back and polish. Frick. So how does this attach? I'm assuming... Maybe the parts that I have to cut on this guy are, not gonna show too much. Fingernail tech is your best tech at the moment. So is that like for smoothing it, you mean? Actually, I think when you suggested that on the first one, I do think that actually did help a little bit. Since fingernails are considered to be, well, pretty soft, I would imagine. Okay, so we needed 2. Okay, let's just do 2 first. So here we go. Flush at the gate over here. Okay, that's 1. Okay, this is Dracula. Alright, we got Tiffys. Okay, so we have a little end here and here. Bro, this one is hard to tell, bro. God. Monka Omega. Scared. Hold on. I am looking with my special eyes. Okay, I did it. I think I'm okay. Whoa, do you guys know what this one is? Don't sneeze. Okay, I think we're good. We got the edge of that one. Now we need to get this other one right here. This little, like, wing. Star Fox. Fair guess. This is... No, it's not Lamb for Time. It's Mega Man 10, apparently. Alright. We got this one done. We got both of those little gates off of there. Alright, now let's see if we can attach it. So we take this guy. This was piece 2, I believe I did first, right? Let's make sure. Yeah, this was 2. Okay, so it's gonna go on this side. Okay, I believe this is the correct direction and everything as well. Oh, wait, I see that little divot right here. You guys can probably not see super... Hold on. How about... Oh, there you go. You'll be able to see that once it focuses right there. That little nub. That is where it's supposed to go. Oh, yep, I see it. Hold, stand by. Heck yeah! Look at the Tiffy! Tiffy in place! Alright, we did it. It's Lambo 4 Type 2. It's none of the Lambo types! Known as Magneto stage in Marvel's Superheroes for SNES. It's a banger. It do be popping off dough, as the kids say. Alright, one set of Tiffy on. Oh, this is an Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones' Greatest Adventures. The land in the middle of time. No, it was before, not the middle. The land after time? Okay. Next we go here. And here. Okay. Tiffy acquired. Now, once again for the gates. Hold on, let me look close. Okay. This one might require a tiny bit of sanding. Middle time in the lands. What? You gonna say something? I thought you were gonna say something. Ask me after stream. What do you mean you're not asking? Oh, is it? You are such a rat. Ah! Alright, hold on. I don't recall off the top of my head. Okay. Did a secondary cut here instead of filing. And I do believe that was okay to do. She says with zero confidence. Come on, camera, you can do it. Enhance, buddy. Do it. Do it. Do it! Alright. You're gonna have to just trust me on this one. But I do believe we cleaned that one up actually pretty nice. Poggers froggers. Alright, now the other gate on it. This is Last Action Hero. It has Arnold on it. I don't think I've ever heard of this one before. Nibbling on all of the microplastics when she takes the pieces above parade. Yeah, that's how I'm disposing of them, so I'm not getting them all over the place. You just gotta get the microplastics in. Hold on. Sorry, I'm scrutinizing this one real big time. Because some of these pieces, like, okay, so at least these mouth ones, or these teeth ones, there's so little surface area to rest the nippers against that it's really hard to tell if you're not accidentally cutting it over a spot where you shouldn't be. I know it's not focusing. I'm trying to get it to focus, sorry. Hold on. Steady. Stabilize. Okay, take two. There you go. So yeah, look at this gate on this end here. There's just like hardly any surface area for me to use the nippers, like to rest on to make sure it cuts even. So that's kind of what I'm having to scrutinize right now. That's usually where the sanding knife comes in. Sanding slash knife. Yeah, it's, I would define it as precarious. Okay, the cut has been made. And I think we're okay. Yeah, I think it ended up okay here. Hold on, maybe a little bit of fingernail tech on this one. Yo, has anybody here heard of Last Action Hero with Arnold Schwarzenegger? I can't say I ever heard of it. I am unfamiliar. It's kind of a bop, though. Okay, I think this is pretty dang good. It ain't perfect, I wouldn't say, but I think it's pretty darn acceptable. Alright, let's see if we can get this sucker attached here. There we go. Hold on. Okay. This side doesn't want to be quite as snug as the other side. Let me show you. So, okay, we got the teefies. Whoa, this is Stallone Snipes, Demolition Man. That movie's older than me. It's a bit dated. I have never heard of it. Same thing with this one. Stallone Snipes Demolition Man. Yeah, I don't know what this one is either. Okay, as you can see how loose this one is? This one, on the other hand, pretty heckin' sturdy, but yeah, for whatever reason, this guy is very loose. Huh. I don't know why this guy is so loose. Hold on. Hold on, let me compare these sides. Oh! I dropped his teepees. The one with the futurist Taco Bell? I don't know. Depends on where you rented it or watched it. I have no, yeah, I don't know. I can't say it sounds familiar to me. Yeah, these teepees are looser on this side, but why? Does it snap down all the way? Maybe this jaw wasn't as snug on this side? Okay, let's try again. Yeah, it's very loose, whereas this one I can manhandle a good bit before it actually loosens. Okay. So that's gonna have to be something I am cautious of for now. Oh! Oh, there it goes. Grrr. Glue time? Yeah, you know, something like that might be occasionally helpful. Oh! I'm kind of just curious though, I was wondering if maybe there's a like maybe the jaw isn't like snug on this side compared to the other side? This one is called Theme Park. Franchise wars, Tugwell won the war, but Pizza won a battle. Dubbed over their voices when they talk about it and change it to the hut in that version. What the heck? You might need the head before the teeth. This didn't say anything about glue. So, this is telling me to do the teeth now. Yeah, that's what the rest of step 1 is the rest of the teefy. Let's do the front twofers now. Front teefy, which was this one. Right here. There you go, right here. So we have 2 gates right, yeah. This is called Dino City. It's a lot of bubba bangers. Okay. Here he is. Little teefies. Unless it's an older model that have loose connections, you typically don't need glue. Okay. Alright, we'll see how it pieces together then. Oh god. Wow, this one's tiny. Hold on, I'm gonna have to be very careful with these ones. How's it gonna go on here? Oh gosh, that just fell off. That's not great. Where'd that go? Hold on. I have to find it. There he is. Okay. Hold, stand by. Oh, I'm a dingus. Hold on. Okay, I think I can't even actually even put that on until the other. Gosh, keep dropping it. How many steps are there again? I don't really want to look, if I'm being honest. I feel like I'm better off not looking. Ah, my knuckles. Popsicle. Okay, we are cutting the gates on this one. Stand by. Frickin'. I got it. Oh my god. I'm like having to use my mouth to help me rearrange these pieces. Okay. The gates have been removed. Now it's time to see if we can get his front teefies on here properly. This is International Superstar Soccer! Okay, here you go. His front teefies feel really sturdy. There we go, look at that. He's got front teefies now. You know what I'm wondering? I'm wondering if this little lip. Hold on, let me see if I can show you. Hold on. Hold. Hold. Hands. You can do it! Come on, camera! You even have more light, brother! Frickin' heckin'... Work with me! Work with me! Okay, you're gonna have to take my word for it, because it's just not wanting to work with us right now. There might be a teeny bit of plastic on this set of teeth that is preventing it from going snug, maybe? Kind of want to almost compare it to the other side. Let's see. Oops! Oh no, his front teefies! Oh no! Don't lose the front teefies! Okay, we are comparing teefies here. I mean, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Is this clown music? No, it's freaking Pac-Man. Why does this sound like circus music? Clown music, how appropriate. Ah! How dare you? Wow. Yeah, see, look at this guy just goes. Ah! Man, this guy. I had his front teepees on here a minute ago, and now they're fighting me. These are fighting teepees. Mario's Time Machine. Oh my god. How many friggin' Mario games are there? Oh, so hi, Luna! Hi! Sorry, I'm frickin' locked in here with my Zoid pla. Frick! It's fighting me at the moment. But how's it going? Oh my goodness, hi! Also, hi, GZ. How's it going, guys? We need a clown emote. You mean like a Faloo clown? Might have to make something like that happen at some point. We all know the real OGs. Best Mario teaches typing. Mario teaches typing? I don't know if I knew there was a typing Mario game. That is fascinating. Of course, I guess to be fair, I shouldn't be, like, surprised. Come on, you guy. Get your toofy in place. Tooth check. Oh! I can't tell you how many times I've dropped his front teepees already. Holy frick. I have to, like, get that closer to my eyeballs. I can't see what that shows. Glurm. Thank flab it! I dropped it again. Mario typing. Autocorrect. Thank you, autocorrect. Not cool. Alright, hold on. I lost his front teepees. Hold. Steady. There they are. Teefee found. I speedran Mario Teaches Tax Fraud? Weird. I haven't heard of that title either. Can't say that one sounds very familiar. Whoa, this is Time Cop! Whoa! It's bopping. It's a bop! It's a bop! Is it a sock and bopper? Mario teaches how to make methamphetamine? Man, you guys know a lot more Mario games than I do. I've never heard of that one either. Ah! Okay, hold on. We got the front teepees on. Or the side. Let's see if that helps with the front teepee. I dropped it again. Frick! I dropped it again. Dude, we need like a drop count of pieces. How many times will Faloo drop a piece? A hecking boatload. Okay, so... Ah! Frick! Teefee lost! Teefee lost! Oh god, oh frick, oh heck! I lost the front teefees! Where'd they go? Oh no! MIA bros! on. We have to find where the front TVs went. Every time Faloo drops a piece, we all take a shot. You guys would be dead in no time flat. Alright, hold on. Give me a second. I don't know if he flung. Oh god, I hope not. I hope it's on my chair. Hold on. Is it in my pants? In like a fold of the pants? No. Hold on. One of these times you'll be dropped and never seen again. I jinxed it. Michael, what have you done? What have you done? Hold on. It's not on the desk, is it? No, I don't think it is. Frick, that would be too easy. Oh my god, it was like in my hair. I was like looking down at my chair and my legs, and then all of a sudden it just fell forward like from my hair. Okay, well, how? I just like flicked up, bro. I have no idea. That was not where I was gonna be looking though. Alright, good news. We found it. Good news, Mark. We can finally have teeth. We can teeth. Yeah, like the thing is, when I press the sturdier teeth into place, I can like feel it. Hold on. It's almost like you can feel it squeeze into place or whatever. But the other side doesn't really have that. Did you wear down the peg too much? Hold on, let me look. You mean like where it slots onto, right? Honestly, it looks the same on both sides still. Does it fall off when you shake it? Yeah, I do believe it would. Hold on, we'll test that theory, but I do think so. How hard of a shake? You know what I think it actually might be? I think, hold on, I think it might be that these two the top and bottom piece right here are not as pressed, I bet, on the one side than the other. Hold on. Let me make sure these are nice and snug. Guys, you would never guess what this is from, by the way. It's one of those movies that got a video game, but it probably shouldn't have. Not sandwiched correctly. Maybe, yeah, maybe just not sandwiched, like, snugly enough. This is from The Mask. Or this game, rather, is The Mask. Kind of friggin' wild, if you ask me. Shake it like this? I don't think I can shake it that much. I don't think that would work very well for her.
Enemy AC-130 above!
No, not Land Before Time. Guys, none of these have been from Land Before Time, okay? You hear that? Is this supposed to be making a creaky sound like that? You hear that? ASMR check. That's what happens when I press like this. Whoops. gotta be that then, I feel like, right? The art in that game is actually really good, even if the game itself was awful. Name Before Time sponsored stream win. Good luck getting a sponsor for that set of movies. They haven't probably even made any more in a long time. Oh, this is a game called Wild Guns. 90s movies getting adopted into weird games is a whole niche. You're probably right in that regard. Okay, I have a prediction. Hold on. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Tiffy in baggy. Tiffy in baggy. No loss. Tiffy. Baggy. Okay, I'm gonna detach this again. I have to be very careful with how I separate these pieces because I don't want to pull on like these lips because I wouldn't want them to break or bend or whatever. So I had to pull where it's like at the flat edge here. Give me a second. Steady. Ah, my fingies! Oh! Okay, it's fine. I can heal. The pieces would not. It's fine. It was worth it. I want to see how they, where they attach at, if there's something that I need to smooth. Okay, so this, it goes like that, and then like that. Okay, so we gotta check those insides. Bro, look at my skin! I hurt my baby skin. You can see that, like white, like, that's that right there. Ouch. I hurt my finger. Zoid plump it back. Ow. Okay, let me see here. Yippee! Why yippee? The streamer gets injured and we say yippee? I don't know if I follow that logic. Yes, what the heck? What is this? This is called... I think it's called Zool? I think it's Zool. Have you guys heard of Zool? Z-O-O-L? I don't know what the heck that is. I don't think I've ever heard of it before. Series that you've never heard of have such a bang. Oh, that's really loud for you guys. Sorry. Hold on. It's because we had a track that played a little bit ago that was really quiet by comparison. So then I turned it up a little bit to try to compensate, and then, well, it got loud again. Lol, lamau. Whoa, saddle! We are doing some fingernail tech here. So right here, this is where...
Whoa! Ah!
This is where I had to snip on both sides. So I'm kind of trying to do a little bit of fingernail smoothing if I can. Or if it feels like it's a tiny bit uneven on one side versus the other. I think they're both pretty solid. Let's double check this piece. Banger. Actually, there's could be. It looks like a teeny tiny piece of plastic right here. I guess to be fair, it's possible that would cause it to not level. Okay, let's see this again. We'll go like that. No, it's not gonna go there. Okay. Old consoles' inability to process complex music led to a lot of composers needing to rely harder on melodies and catchier tunes, so they tend to stick with when they're good, right? Yeah, like that definitely does seem to be an accurate sentiment here. I would concur. It's like, bro, it just works. You mean to say they had to try harder than nowadays? Does this kit even have extra parts? Guessing not. Maybe alternative parts? I think it did say when we were trying to translating at the start. I feel like it did say somewhere about it has some extra parts, but not like a lot. It was like certain parts. I don't remember which ones. Well, that, and obviously it wasn't in English, but yeah, I swear I did say there was like select extra parts. This is from something called Soldiers of Fortune. Bro, my eyes are bugging out. It said it had some... Give it a little nibble. Greenman Fellow has been chewing on the... I'm not chewing on the pieces! I'm not hungry enough to. Have to check the parts list. Bondi manual show X marks on the runners. X marks for as in if it's like an extra. Sorry, I'm busy straining my eyeballs here. Give me a second. I'm trying to tell for sure. If I had to venture a guess, I feel like, so this is the loose side, the loose toothy side. Oops, there it goes. I think something about the line here with how the main two pieces attach. There you go, you can kind of see it. I think there's something that, like, you might see that there's like it looks like a slight bend right here. But it feels like something about this side is slightly looser than this one's. Yeah, you can actually almost see it, I think. Yeah, I think, that side is not flush together like the other one is. For, whatever reason. Elmer's glue. I don't think the play is Elmer's glue.
Oh no.
Yeah, I doubt Elmer's glue would be the fix here. Terraria ah music. Ah? Do you mean oof? Might have to resort to some glue. What kind of glue would you use? I chilled. I'm making a Zoid. So instead of a gunpla, it's a Zoid pla. Or, well, we're trying to. Putty, if you got them. Is that like the brand? It's called Putty. It's like Putty Glue. Is that what it is? Hold on. We are putting the teeth in the baggie so they don't get lost. Oh, just putty. Oh, okay. Oh god, I'm gonna hurt my fingy again here. I can feel it. It's time. The thing is, too, though, obviously there is also, like, an inherent risk with, I feel like, the more I take these things apart and try to put them back together, something is gonna bend, or we're gonna mess up something else. Hold on. Here we go.
Faloo, I see you're finally starting to build your Zoid.
I am building.
Excited for future my summer Liger streams. Be the Red Panda that could and don't sleep until you finish it.
What? No sleep? Well, that's definitely not happening. I would probably perish. I would wither away. Long before the Zoid would ever be completed. Ultima the False Prophet is this one. It's like an extra thin cement. Kind of scary to use for first timers. Putty as in filler for the gap. It can be shape, and when dry, it hardens. I see. Well, looks like we're also just about to get an ad break, y'all. I will be right back during this ad break, so you guys don't have to worry about missing anything. So I say goodnight again. Thank you for the stream. Oh, good night again, Greg. Take care. I like the Black Fox mecha with the minigun on the back. The Black Fox mecha with the minigun on the back. The closest one I could think of is, There is like a I think he's called Command Wolf. But the one that I'm familiar with is blue. Sorry, I'm attempting to do a little bit of filing on the Tiffy bit here. Seeing if that can help. Maybe if that little lip was sticking out just a smidge too much. Probably the second most popular model after Liger. I think, yeah, that one's a pretty big one as well. Oh, and there the ad break, so I will be right back. Let me pause this. Please hold! I'm technically back, but I'm having a small bowl of cereal, so please hold. I was getting kind of hungry. And I'm the kind of person where if I start getting too hungry, I can get like shaky, and I don't think being a little shaky is good for building a Zoid blow. I'm not eating plastic. Macroplastics. I mean, I gotta build up my immunity, you know. We gotta make sure we have enough micro, and then we upgrade to macro. Hi Gar, welcome back. I am consuming a small bowl of cereal really quick, and then we will be continuing. Hit the daily macroplastics goal. Yeah, what's that? Oh, what, do you mean the runners? Yeah, about that. Okay, I'm back. I was double checking to see if I had any other files I can try to use, and I do believe I found one I might be able to try. Terraria again? Oh boy, he's back. Oh boy. Alright, let me see. There we go. And the tunes. There we go. Okay. Alright. Where were we? It's all the seeds I put in. Or if I'm washed, but bosses are hard. I don't know if he's washed. Hey man, I mean, it can happen. Also, I don't know how much longer I'm actually gonna be able to do this for. My eyes are like unsarcastically like blurred out. I don't think I'm used to, or rather, I must definitely not be used to focusing on like little things like this for like so long. So we actually might not be able to go for a whole lot longer tonight. We will see. Let's check out our eyeballs, I think. She's old, guys. You know what? You know, you better reserve your judgment. Cause guess what? It's gonna happen to everybody. Yeah, exactly. It comes for us all. Nobody is safe. Alright, one second. Let's see if I can very gently file this thing a teeny tiny bit. Just over those images. Okay, that feels pretty dang good. This is from a game called Terranigma? Terra Nigma. It's a cool sound. Alright, let's happen to see if that teeny bit of filing I just did made a difference. I don't expect it to, but we shall see. Nah, I did not, darn. And here I was hoping that's all I would have to do. But nay. Magnifying glass, desk lamp, and make minis and still squint. I know the pain. Yeah, I think it's kind of kicking my butt a little bit right now, at least with my eyeballs. Model kits like these definitely require some dexterity. Well, that too, right? Like, how many times have I dropped these friggin' teefies? Many. Oh, speaking of. There he goes again. Frick. Man, I'm gonna break this nail here in a minute. I bet you guys. You ready? I'm also gonna separate these pieces once again because I hate myself. This is from a game called King Arthur, The Knights of Justice. Alright, here we go. Time for a broken nail or a broken Zoid piece. Maybe. Hopefully not. We're gonna try to be easy about it. Ow. My eyes no longer 10 out of 10. Hey, man. It do be like that. With all the small parts. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, like, these, like, the little front teeth here? Crazy, bro. Tweezers? I don't have any, like, reliable tweezers. Most of my tweezers are booty. I need to buy new ones. Got him. Good one, Gar! That was great! Man, I'm trying to do this without hurting my fingies or hurting the Zoid. It feels like the one must give, and usually I think, I mean, it is my fingies. I made a game based on that show, I bet it was booty. 11 out of 10. Oh, they made a lot of games for a lot of things they probably shouldn't have, let's be real. Trying to figure out if there's any other graceful way of separating these two pieces, but there, I don't believe, are. It just has to be some pain, a pecco, a dio. Oh, wait, maybe, hold on. Gently here. Maybe not. Then again, maybe not. Ow, a licking emote now? Unfortunately. Well, it's more like it's freaky. It's called freaky, unfortunately. What kits did you say you have, Frog? Or how many, like, what builds have you done? Okay, I know what I need to try to file here. Hold on. Only Sniffa? No, we got the Freaky, unfortunately. We do have that one. I think I want to try this file. I think this one's a bit more gentle. So, I am trying to check and see if this little, like, lip right here, which you guys aren't gonna be able to see. Right. Hold on. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Hi, Corey. Sorry, don't mind me. Oh, there we go. Okay. right... Hold on, let me re-find it. This is embarrassing. Oh, here we go. Okay, right there. Right here at my thumbnail. It feels like maybe there's like a tiny fragment or a shaving or like lip of plastic that's going down and preventing it from becoming snug with the other piece. Do you guys see that break in my nail, by the way? Yeah, that's from tonight. But yeah, so I am trying to kind of gently file that up. This right here, basically. I'm kind of trying to see if I can file that up and see if that is what was, preventing it. Hold on, let's do a little bit more of the very gentle filing here. And then a little bit of nail technology. Okay, maybe. You know what? What about... Hold on. Kind of just occurred to me, I don't think I got this other bit flush, when I tried to remove the gate. Oh, interesting. Anybody want to venture a guess as to what this song is? Or what this game is? You know what's funny? It's not Land Before Time, but it is dinosaur related. So, funny you should say that. Dinosaur, Turok. This is Jurassic Park. Sorry, Jurassic Park Part 2? The chaos continues. Oh gosh, that's great. Amazing, am I right? That's what it's called. For realsies, no foolsies, on God, no cap, on a stack. Was it set in Egypt? This one's called, this track in the game is called Dark Jungle. I think I just noticed my eyes are definitely bugging out, by the way. Yeah, I think... Okay, let me finish filing this a little bit right here, but I think we actually might need to call it, guys. Because I was just noticing, as I was staring at my screen, I'm almost seeing... what would you call it? Yeah, I think I'm straining my eyes way too much, actually. It sounds more desert than jungle. You're not wrong. I mean, hey, man, you're gonna have to take it up with the composers of Jurassic Park Part 2, The Chaos Continues. Like, did they even try? You're almost blind. Bro, I already have vision problems. Like, my vision already sucks at a distance, alright? Like I said, I already need my glasses. I don't need to make my vision even worse. However, we shall put the kit together here. Make sure you put the nippers back in the case. By God. You know what's funny? I have a nail file here, and I might just have to use that to fix my nails after working on the Zoid Pla. Frick, man. Magnifying glass, dude. Yeah, it's like my, when I'm trying to read, it's like, It's not fully, like, it's like doubling it, but it's almost like some of it I'm seeing like 2. Is it just my one eye? Oh, nope, they're both jacked up. Never mind. Alright, okay, so let's make sure we have all the pieces here. So we've got, hold on, in you go. Okay. This was for, this and the spring were extra parts for my nippers, so don't worry about those. But we've got the 3, both sides of these teepees, and then where is the front teepees? Oh, I see them. There it is, front teepees. All secure in the baggie. Nice and safe. 3 hours in and still not done or even trying. You know what, Wombat? I don't want to hear it, alright? Dumb. Got him. Heckin' wrecked. I imagine, I feel like a light is gonna help a lot. Well, we'll figure it out. Okay, but we're gonna put all this stuff away here. And we are gonna sadly call it there for the night. Oh man, and that was actually the last track of the OST here too, funny enough. The for Jurassic Park and, well, all the SNES collection or whatever. That's progress. This is gonna take weeks. Okay, in my defense, I think we're kind of getting stonewalled here a little bit because these other pieces don't want to, like, connect correctly. God, that doesn't mean that's not gonna happen in the future though. I'm sure we will have periods where we prog a lot more, but this, I mean, these are small pieces and they are excuses. They're small pieces, okay? And yeah, it's fine. This is gonna take weeks. Yeah, once again, not including the fact that I am not streaming this every day. We are going to be doing this once or twice a week. Easier snacking. Easier to crunch on. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna figure out how I want to organize this. For now, I'm just gonna put those right in there. I'm gonna have to put the lid back on this box to make sure my cat doesn't think about biting things because she's bored. But anyway, one second, I'm gonna catch up with the reading here. Let's bring this over. Meow. Okay, the mag desk lamps are king. Oh my god, man, I might need something like that. I don't have one myself. I suffer from my eye strain. This needs to be addressed. Hasn't focused this much in a while. Yeah, I can't say I've really thought of, or like how much I've really done stuff like this with like really focusing your eyes. Like, I don't know if I have. Hey, if I put a bunch of little plastic bits on our instruction manual here. But yeah, this is day 1, so I think my eyes are telling me though that we are gonna have to take it easy apparently, / we're gonna require some additional tools so that I'm not straining my eyeballs as much. Took my dad, he had his for the work he did with boars, and here I am, the real, yeah, listen man, we think we're immune to things, and then we get humbled. Once the pace gets found, it'll go better, assuming Faloo streams this consistently. I do want to. I don't know what days for sure I'm gonna plan on it yet. I don't know, maybe I'll try to do like specific days in a week, so then we can actually, you guys can expect it, like, oh, on Wednesdays and Saturdays or something. I don't know yet. We'll see though. Crack open a box in the backlog. Bro, dude, you could totally bully me while I do this, while also building your own. It would just work. Trey says make sure to live stream. We're gonna go grab the dust collecting minis kits and start it. Believers didn't stand a chance. Yeah. Wait. You guys bet that much on yes? Dang. 7K. Ripperoo. I respect the believer, I do. Reduced to atoms. Listen, I respect it, but also I'm sorry for your loss. more understanding with them to get a better, right, or more experience. Yeah, it's just, hey man, I mean, I did decide to go with a difficult build because I'm just like, what? I'll just handle it. And well, let me tell you, we're learning. I was actually curious, maybe if I should see, maybe if next time we build, if I can try to start with like a body piece that's like bigger pieces instead. So maybe we temporarily bench like working on his head and we work on like the torso or something like that. We could do something like that. Because I mean, a lot of the torso pieces were definitely a lot bigger. Oh, actually, yeah, look at Tracy, look at, so it says here, so this page says it's the head, and then over here it says body 1. So yeah, body 1. Yeah, I could do that probably a lot easier. Maybe we'll do that next time. Gonna plan on buying more supplies. Yeah, I think Dre already bought something, but he didn't tell. I don't know. I think it was a camera or something. He bought sandpaper apparently. And a new camera. So hopefully you guys it focuses better for you guys as well. Imagine gambling.
What else? What other starter?
Dre says, what other starter tools or what else do we need to consider buying? A knife? A desk lamp? So we bought a camera. Does the camera have a light on it? No? Okay, we might need something of like a lamp. He says usually ones that have the built-in lights are garbage. I think that's kind of accurate. We might need to buy a light. A glass file nail. This one. Okay, there we go. So Kabloo's got something for us. Dre says, can you have a link, please? Bro, yeah, I actually need to go and trim my nails because my thumbnails are kind of roughed up, but I can feel it and it's gonna bug me. A desk-mounted magnifying glass. It can help a lot with the strain on the eyes. Ah, frick. Maybe we won't get the magnifying glass yet. We'll see how potentially extra light works.
No, I don't think we should.
Dre thinks I should give it a... Well, we'll figure it out. We'll think about it. Hold on, so...
You're old.
Glass... Shut up! You're so mean! Shut up! I'm being bullied. What the frick? Alright, glass, so the display, glass file, nail, and then considering a desk-mounted magnifying glass. Oh, God, I feel freaking old. God dang it. Google set for like 20 bucks. Yeah, we'll look into it a bit. Brighter can help, and not having to focus on tiny objects for prolonged periods of a time is the main benefit. Yeah, I'm definitely doing a lot of that too. My eyeballs. But yeah, we are gonna call it there for the night, and I'm gonna just ski-daddle, I believe. Unless... Hiccup! Yeah, we're gonna yeet on out of here. Thank you, everybody, so very much for being here, though. As always, I do appreciate you. Leo, if you still happen to be here, thank you again for the re-subby-wubby. Thank you, Zai. Shout out to Zai once again for the raid as well earlier. Let's see. I think that's all I've got. You've seen that intro cinematic. There was an evil biotech company. Face windows overlooking skyline. I will have control of Jurassic Park. Oh my god. That's ancient at this point. What year was that, I wonder? It doesn't say on the video that I can tell. Probably 90s, though. Giant horns, old men sticking to their ears to hear. I can hear mostly okay. I haven't technically had my hearing checked in a hot minute, though. But yeah, thank you again, everybody, so much again for being here and for keeping me company while I suffer through Zoid blah. But we will continue this soon. Until next time, though, guys, take it easy. Have a wonderful night, sleep tight, and good night and good bye.